We now bring you the story of Holi and the message by Pandit Basudeo Uttam of the Edinburgh Sri Krishna Mandir.
The festival of Holi started many years ago, and it marks the end of the Hindu calendar, which is in the month of Phagwah between February and March. It's the end of one year and the beginning of a new year. And basically in India, there are two periods of harvesting, and around this time is a period of spring. So the farmers, what they would do, they would offer their grains to Almighty as a form of worshiping. And of course, there are many legends or stories behind Phagwah. But the most popular one has to do with the fearless prince or devotee, Prahalad, who was the son of King Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyakashipu had one son, Prahalad, who was a very devoted child of God. And so Hiranyakashipu, he would have performed many religious austerities and penance. And because of that, he gained a boon from God. The boon was that he could not be killed by man nor animal, neither in the day nor in the night, neither indoor nor outdoor, neither in the sky nor on earth, nor by any weapons whatever. So his son, Prahalad, had believed in Bhagwan Sri Ram, and he believed that Bhagwan Sri Ram was the creator. So his father proclaimed, because of the boon he had, he started to abuse his power. So he commanded everyone in his kingdom to worship him as God, whereas Prahalad knew that his father was not God, because he would have mentioned to his father that God is here, there, and everywhere. And to say to his father that you're not God, because my God is Bhagwan Sri Ram. So his father became so very furious, so angry with him, and he tried many times to kill his son Prahalad, but he was unsuccessful. He was never successful. So his sister, Hiranyakashipu, he had a sister by the name of Holika, and she had secured a boon as well, and that is she could not have been burnt by fire as long as she was wearing the orni. As long as she wears the orni, which is a head covering, she could not be burned by fire. So King Hiranyakashipu thought it was a brilliant idea, and so he ordered his sister to take Prahalad in her lap and put her in that fire. So, of course, Prahalad, since he was a devotee, had so much belief in God, and as we know, goodness would always triumph over evil, because that's a very important message of Phagwah. So when they were placed in the fire, at the end of it, Prahalad came out smiling. He was unharmed. He was saved. And Holika, she was burned to ashes. So after that happened, the king Hiranyakashipu became even more enraged, very arrogant, and so he tried to kill Prahalad with his own hands. So as soon as now he drew the sword to destroy his son, what happened? We know the greatness of God. The creator, Vishnu Bhagwan, took the form of Narsingh Bhagwan, who is the fourth avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu. And he came right away in the form of man with the head of a lion. And what did he do? He ripped apart, he killed or he slayed King Hiranyakashipu. And as such, from that day on to Phagwah continued to be celebrated, whereby, as we know, Holika was burned to death. And so every full moon night, which is known as the night of Holika Dahan, there are effigies that are built, and Holika is burned. So Holika represents the evil. And so the message of Phagwah also is that around this time, it brings unity in any community. It's the end of one year, and as you begin, you finish the end of a year, it is telling us that we must put aside all our ill feelings and begin the new year with unity, cooperation, equality, and sympathy for each other.
And here is a Phagwah message by the chairman of Region 6, Mr. David Armagan.
Once again, we have reached our yearly Phagwah celebration, and so all Guyanese look forward to this time. It's one of the most colorful festivals that we have in our country, and not only Hindus celebrate Phagwah, but all Guyanese celebrate Phagwah. because it is something which is part of our culture, where we celebrate each other's festivities and we enjoy each other's company, whether we are Hindus, whether we are Muslims, or whether we are Christians. We all invite each other and have a good time. And so this Phagwah is not going to be any different. In fact, already Mandirs and other places have already been arranging Phagwah celebrations. And so we expect that this Phagwah is going to be bigger than the other Phagwah celebrations that we have had, because more and more people are becoming aware and more people are joining into these celebrations as we try to forge one Guyana. So that it's not only people from other religion, but people from other races and everything else are involved these days in the celebration. So I expect Phagwah celebrations to be big in this region in particular, and also in the whole country in general. And so I want to take this opportunity on behalf of myself and my family, and on behalf of the RDC, to wish all Guyanese, and especially our people in Berbice, I want to bring Phagwah greetings to you and hope that you have a wonderful time. Hope that Holi will bring you blessings and help you to overcome the vices that you have within you, because one of the pillars of Phagwah celebration is the triumph of good over evil.
The management and staff of DTV8 would like to say Shubh Holi to all Hindus and the wider community.